Hello friends, today in this video we will be talking about some of the terminologies that are used in the international business. So now we first start with embargo, a government order that restricts commerce or exchange with a specified country or the exchange of specified goods. It is created as a result of unfavorable economic circumstances between two nations. Strategic embargo prevents the exchange of military goods between two nations, and trade embargo restricts exporting to the target nation. For example, an oil embargo was imposed on US by the OPEC countries. Vehicle currency. It is used in a cross-border import or export transaction that is not the domestic money of the importing country or the exporting country. In today's international era, most of the vehicle currency used is dollars. Next is voluntary export restraint. It is a restrictive trade barriers like quotas, embargoes, or sanctions. Voluntary export restraints are a result of requests made by the importing country to provide protection for its domestic countries. For example, Japan imposed a voluntary export restraint on its auto export into US as a result of American pressure in the 1980s. Voluntary import restraint. It is a country's economic and trade policy to allow for more imports by lowering tariffs or dropping quotas. Voluntary import restraint are a part of trade agreements with another country as a result of international pressures. Dumping. Dumping is exporting of goods at a price less than the normal value, generally meaning that they are exported for less than they are sold in the domestic market. This usually happens when the export countries manufactures the good at large price and in order to sell off its stock, it exports the item to another country at a very low rate. For example, China dumps most of its goods in India and Chinese made goods are very cheap in India.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sunita and I am going to explain you few terms which are being used for international trade. So let us begin. First term is bonded warehouse. It is a warehouse which is being authorized by custom authorities for storage of goods on which payment of duties is deferred until the goods are removed. Basically it means the importer does not have to pay the taxes until he removes the goods from the warehouse. Next one is certificate of origin. This is a document that may be asked by the authorities of the importing countries as evidence of the country of manufacturers of the goods.
Clean bill of lading, a receipt for a goods issued by a carrier that indicates that the goods were received in apparently good order and without damage. that is called as clean bill of landing. Derivative. It is one type of charge that is created to compensate for a delay.
Liberalization. It is the process by which certain business activities become more market driven. Liberalization also refers to opening up of market by easing of norms so that businesses can easily start their operations. Next is NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement. It is an agreement signed by Canada, Mexico, and the US to create a trilateral rules based trading bloc in North America. Next is trade sanctions. Trade sanctions are the laws to restrict or abolish trade with certain countries. Trade sanctions are usually imposed on countries so as to put international pressure on them to make them agree to something.
Greenfield investment. A greenfield investment is the investment in a manufacturing plant, office, or other physical company related structure or a group of structures in an area where no previous facility exists. That is known as greenfield investment.